How's it going, everybody? Blakey Poo and
Dye Pants.
Here today we are going to show you guys our plastic handle durability. Last week we went through, shared all of the different types of handles that we offer. Now we are going to try and destroy said handles. And how are we going to do that, Dye?
We're going to do that in 3 different ways. We are going to do a height test, we're going to do a pressure test, and we're going to do a durability test of just slamming them on the ground, like that. Here we go.
Action. How are they?
They're great. It's like nothing ever happened. They're perfect. How do they look?
Next.
They're totally good. Well, there's like a scuff. To be fair, there's a scuff.
How's that one?
This one's like golden though. This one's like...
Okay. I'm not seeing a whole lot. No, we need to go bigger.
Okay, bigger it is. So here in Wenatchee, we have the Columbia River that we work right next to. So we came over to kind of by the river walk, and there's this giant bridge that I'll show you. So that's kind of how you get from point A to point B, because there's a bunch of trains. There's a train station. So this is the bridge, and Blake is going to get up there. He's running up there. Thanks, Blakey. And I'll show you what happens.
All right, we're out here to drop these guys. We got Dye down there. Say hi, Dye! These guys have been trying to enjoy their meal over there. All right, here we go. Drop test.
Okay, here it is. These are the fit handles. And there's Blake running. Let's see if we can get him in the shot. Run, Blake, run! He's also training for a marathon, so I feel like this is good practice. You made it!
What?
I was telling them that you're practicing for a marathon, and so this was good practice.
That's true.
For you.
How they look?
They're really not bad.
Where's the short ones?
Oh, they're the yellow ones.
I'll go collect
them. The yellow one kind of bounced away.
Alright, let's see what we got. I tried to drop them like straight so they'd land on the ends. Those look like nothing happened. Right here we got a little bit right there on the edges. Yeah, can we focus on that? Probably not. Cool. Alright, well, drop test. I'd say all 3 of our locations didn't do too much to the handles.
Like these are just like a little scuff. But
little scuffed. I'd say that this one, the green's probably got the biggest impact.
Yeah,
on
this one has like a handle.
Probably land on a rock or something, yeah. But otherwise, virtually nothing. For the Slammo test, I got my good buddy David here. He rocks all of our fulfillment and gets everything out the door for Elite SRS. And he's super buff. He's got abs of steel. So I asked him if he would help us throw these plastic handles as hard as we can at the ground. So that's what we're gonna do for 100 throws per handle. You ready, David? I'm ready. All right. One more. 3. Sorry, you know stage right.
So what did we find out?
We found out that drop test, pretty insignificant. However, the 100 mighty throws at the pavement, a little more significant damage. You can see got a little more chewed up, specifically around the edges, probably because that's the most exposed area. Not a whole lot of action going on in the center section, but you can see especially the green was pretty chewed up. However, the short handles did really great. They had some areas on the outside, inside that got some chips, but otherwise still fully intact. Now it's time to run over them with some stuff.
Okay, now we're gonna do the pressure test. So we're gonna do Phil, he's one of our sales teammates, his Vespa. Then we're gonna do a car.
Hit him with that car.
And then what? After
Probably
the
a
car?
forklift if we can find our forklifts. I think somebody stole it.
Stole.
Borrowed.
Borrowed.
Forgot to give it back. Somewhere around.
We'll find it.
Around
It's
here.
a big complex. We'll find it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do.
All right. Hit it.
What do they look like?
Well, let's see here. We've got the yellow ones with some nice tire marks.
Are we in Australia all of a sudden?
Crikey. And then here we've got a couple extra shots on the end here. Nothing quite in the middle. And mostly just
It's dirty.
dirty. You can clean your tires, Phil.
Ew, Phil. Cool.
All right, so after the car pressure test, we definitely got some ovals going on. They definitely felt the pressure and the weight of the vehicle. However, there's not a whole lot. They're definitely dirtier, for sure. Got some more nicks from the asphalt here, but overall, still surviving. Now we're gonna do the real test, the 5,000-pound forklift.
Sweet. Blake, your teeth are jewels, not tools.
We're now trying to find our forklift. We found it. These guys borrowed it. There it is. Yeah, steal it back. Isn't that right, Di?
That's right. I don't know what we're talking about, but...
David showing off
Oh, yes.
in the forklift.
Skill.
All right, team, so we're about to run over it with the forklift, probably about twice the weight of a car. Not only is it twice the weight, but it has a flat rim tire that should pancake these things for sure. So we're gonna check it out.
What'd we find?
Well, we found that these handles got pretty squished, if you can see there.
Pretty squished.
However, they're still intact. I'd say that the integrity of these handles are still jumpable. They did not break, which is what they claim to be, unbreakable handles. Here we have the results from our plastic handle challenge. We have our core handles, we have our fit handles, and we found out that they're pretty indestructible. Di, what did we learn from our adventures today?
We learned that if you throw them off a bridge, you're good. We found that if you run them over with a Vespa, you're good. If you throw them against the ground 100 times, you're solid. But if you run over them with a 5,000-pound forklift,
They might get a little ovally.
little ovally. So that's what we found. But you can still jump with them. They're
Yep.
totally fine.
Yep, still jumpable. I would say that the claim to unbreakable still stands true. We did not have them break through, especially the short handles. I would say stayed intact the most, just lots of scuffs and dings, but other than that, super usable. I made a rope because it's still got lots of life left out of it.
Yeah. And we did a quick test just from brand new handles. We just threw them against the ground 100 times just to see in a real life situation what they would do. And they're, again, perfect. They have no ovaling. They just have some dings and scratches, but Unbreakable.
All right, well, tune in next week. We are gonna go show you about our speed handles, galvanized aluminum, speed handles,
Ball bearings.
ball bearings,
The whole thing.
super speedy.